Hello everyone, this is my heavily modified TREX 600. What's pretty cool about it is there's a lot of American influence on this airframe with a lot of the modifications and stuff that's actually inside of it. So here, let's take a closer look. Well, first let's introduce the canopy. It was painted here in West Palm Beach by Jacek. He's an awesome graphics guy for the canopies. This is I think one of his first paint jobs down here. This is actually originally on a Raptor 50, but it's made its way on this helicopter and looks awesome. It works with the red booms, really easy to see. We've got good old V blades. I like them. They're stiff. They're not as efficient as some of the other blades, but hey, you know, whatever. They work. They're nice and stiff and give you good pop. And also, I'd like to point this out right there. That was a little boo-boo. You know, crap happens. And the incident that caused that was the tail actually slipping out of the hub up at the frame. So the tail disengaged. It spun like crazy and it hit the ground. But I was pretty happy that the blades didn't break, other than that little mark up there. The fact that they're solid wood means they're still structurally strong and safe to fly, and I've flown them since. Anyways, let's get down into the airframe. Alright. Well, first of all, these are the packs that I fly. They're well, if you want to fly the best stuff, you got to be with the best company, and this is it. Thunder Power 4400 6S packs. They're 45Cs. This is a pretty ridiculous battery pack, and if you see here, it's kind of hard to see, but right there, yes, right there. Crap, damn glare. But anyways, 300 odd amps surge current. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I think you start your car with this or something. I don't know. But anyways, let's get into the airframe. Alright, let's pop this thing off. Take a look. Down here. Alright, as for the American influence, we've got the Castle Ice 100 speed control. It's maybe a little bit small for this helicopter, but you know what, it's doing the job. It keeps on going, and it has a great data logging feature that I've taken advantage of. We got the Xera 4022Y 1000 kV motor. I think this is one of 3 in the country. It was made by David, who's the owner, CEO, whatever you want to call it, of Xera Motors. It's a great motor, stays cool, has lots of power, a lot of good design inside of the can to make it a really nice, tough, reliable motor. David also designed this arm extension here. They're made of a really hard or really stiff, I guess, fiberglass material, but I mean, you can hardly move these things. He also made these nice, elegant frames extensions for the servo, so they mount correctly with the frame. The frame set, you can tell this is not a stock TREX frame. This is made by Charlie. It's called an HFX frame. It's been a while since I've actually seen one, but well, luckily came across this one. And what's neat about it is it gets rid of a lot of the bell cranks and whatnot. It gives you wonderful geometry. This was designed intentionally to be this long. It's about 1.5 inches long, and if you look, I mean, it's straight up to the swash plate, 90 degrees, and if you look from the front, I mean, it's straight up and down. This is seriously one of the best geometries I've seen for a CCPM helicopter, or this helicopter has some of the best geometry I've seen. Okay, more American influence. Again, Charlie, he lives here in Florida, designed the HFX frame. We got the Outrage head, another Charlie product. I think it's one of the better heads made because it has a lot of options. You can put a ball here, here, or here, so you have different ratio options for different helicopters. You've got 3 height options, here, here, and here, so you can change the height of the head. Changes the feel of how the helicopter flips or rolls on axis. Has a good washout base, or I guess swash guide is what you'd call it. It's got bearing supports. If you look, I mean, you can grab some of the other Flybarless heads, but you can see this one, you can put a lot of force on it and it does not twist, or it twists very little with a lot of force. So that's really good. And let's just go over some of the electronics. It's pretty basic, just an aligned 6 amp regulator with a Thunder Power 2100 2-cell pack. Got my ProBar Flybarless stabilization system on there, and you'll notice there's it's like a clear tape, or actually it's a rubber tape, but it still has the backing on one of the sides, so it doesn't, nothing sticks to it, but it keeps everything together. You know, just Spectrum receiver. I'm actually flying a CSM 720 gyro on it. It works really well. As far as I'm concerned, it works as well as a Spartan. And again, the V-blades. And that's my helicopter. I'm really happy about it because there's a lot of American design and influence on this machine, and it all flies really well. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Take it easy.